Hello and good morning, everyone. Welcome to my monthly live stream after a while. It's Thursday morning here in the UK, and our local time is 6:29 a.m. Once again, dear viewers, I'm with my new lesson monthly live stream. So you might be aware, because of the Hallo policy, only in the subscribers lesson my subscribers are able to join. So if you're interested to join, you're more than welcome. What you have to do, you have to click to the sign up button and go from there. Okay, so let's move on. With our listening skill, BBC 6 minutes English.
English from bbclearningenglish.com.
Hello, this is 6 Minute English from BBC Learning English. I'm Neil.
And I'm Sam. It's hard to feel positive when you hear about climate change, don't you think, Neil?
Yes, according to the UN's COP26 conference, we're heading for a catastrophic global temperature rise of 3 degrees by the end of this century. Fires are blazing from the Amazon to the Arctic, and even if we stopped burning all fossil fuels tomorrow, it would take decades to feel the effects. It's all very depressing.
I agree, but there is hope that catastrophes can be avoided thanks to some amazing ideas by some very imaginative scientists. In this programme, we'll be discussing geoengineering, the name for a collection of new scientific plans to remove carbon from the atmosphere and stop global warming.
Also called climate repair, geoengineering is still in the experimental stages. Some technologies are controversial because they interfere with natural climate systems, and others may not even be possible.
One ingenious idea to cool the planet involves spraying diamond dust in the sky to deflect the sun's rays.
Amazing. But before we find out more, I have a question for you, Sam. Spraying diamond dust in the sky sounds futuristic, but in the 1960s there was a band who wrote a song called Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds. Which band? Was it A, the Rolling Stones, B, the Beach Boys, or C, the Beatles?
I think most people would say the answer is C, the Beatles.
Okay, we'll find out the answer later in the program. Now, throwing diamonds in the sky might sound crazy, but it's far from the wildest idea scientists have thought up to decarbonize the planet.
Oceans hold 16 times more carbon than the Earth's atmosphere and could hold even more if the fish and plankton living there had more available nutrients, food that animals and plants need to grow.
But how to provide these nutrients? Believe it or not, one answer involves, you guessed it, whale poo.
David King chairs the Centre for Climate Repair at Cambridge University. He explained how his unusual idea would work to BBC World Service programme Discovery.
Imagine now a pod of whales all coming up and pooing in the same area of the ocean. This could be in an eddy current, and it could lead to something like 10,000 to 20,000 square kilometers being covered in nutrients, including iron. And as we know from observations today, within 3 months, that region is chock-a-block with fish.
Whales live in groups called pods.
Hello, Raham, welcome. I've invited you. Could you please join? So once again, dear viewers, our local time is 6:33 a.m. Thursday morning, and we are having the lesson about monthly live stream. Raham, are you still there? Could you please make a comment, just saying hello on the comment section? It will be better if you just make a comment. However, I have invited you. Possibly you might have connection problem, which is why you're not yet able to join. You have to click on the join button, Raham. On your mobile or the web, if you see the join button, click on the join button. Okay, so let me continue the BBC 6 minutes
They
English.
swim up to the ocean surface to poo, and this poo can be spread in an eddy, a large current of water moving in a circular motion, like a giant whirlpool.
As a result, huge areas of the ocean are covered in nutrients and become chock-a-block with fish, an informal way to say full of fish.
Another original idea being explored is rock weathering. Carbon is slowly locked into rocks and mountains over thousands of years by natural geological processes. This literally groundbreaking idea would speed up the process by locking carbon into rocks that have been dug up through industrial mining.
Listen as geochemist Professor Rachel James explains her idea to BBC World Service's Discovery.
For every ton of rock that's mined, only a very tiny proportion, a couple of grams of that is actually diamond. The rest of it is effective waste. So mine waste material is potentially a great source of material that could be repurposed for enhanced rock weathering. And I think that's really good because it creates a circular economy.
Mining for diamonds creates tons of waste rock, which could be used to capture carbon. Professor James wants to repurpose this rock to find a new use for it.
Not only does this lock more carbon, it also creates a circular economy, an economic model which involves sharing, reusing, and recycling products for as long as possible to avoid waste and to reduce levels of carbon.
While these ideas might sound strange, they're all theoretically possible, and looking to science for positive solutions reminds some people of the early ecological movement which started in the 1960s and now, 50 years later, is being taken seriously.
Speaking of the 1960s, it's time to reveal the answer to my questions.
Yes, you asked me which 60s band wrote the song Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds. I said confident.
Welcome, Raham. I can't see you. I believe that you may have connection issue. I can't see you on the screen. Can you hear me? So, Raham, I believe that there might be connection issue. Hey, welcome.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello. You can hear me?
Yes, thanks for joining. How are you doing today?
I'm fine.
Thank you very much. Could you please tell me where are you from and what's your name?
I'm from Saudi Arabia.
I'm sorry, your voice is somewhat not clear.
I'm from Saudi Arabia.
All right, you're from Saudi Arabia. Okay, which part?
What?
Which part of Saudi Arabia?
Riyadh.
Riyadh. Great, welcome. So, I've got a question for you, another question. What's the reason for subscribing to me?
I want to practice and talk and improve my language. Just
Okay, that's great. All right. You subscribed to me yesterday, but I got the notification yesterday it was late, so I couldn't conduct the lesson. However, uh, it will be 8 lessons if we are aware, 2 lessons every week.
yeah. I tried yesterday join lecture, but I can't. I don't know why I can't. I think yesterday class.
Okay. Let me explain. Because the notification which I got was late, I couldn't make live stream. That's the reason. However, don't worry about that. It will be covered by 8 lessons. When a lesson is missed, system automatically increases 1 lesson more. So it will be counted from today. All right.
Good.
So thank you very much, Reham. Okay. Can you please tell me a little bit more about yourself? Like, what do you do and how do you practice English?
Um, um,
Are you okay? I can't hear you.
I'm working now
Are you?
as
Go on.
as a business analyst. I have 2 child. Um,
Carry on.
what?
Keep talking.
Um, I want to ask me.
So you're working as a business analyst.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there any way you can check your connection? You disconnect and reconnect because your sound is not clear to me.
But my mic don't work. Tomorrow I can to connect my mic.
All right. So are you at your office at the moment?
Yeah.
All right. Is it okay to join the lesson from there?
My work start after 1 hour. I come early today.
All right. Okay. So what's the time in Saudi Arabia at the moment?
Now 10 o'clock.
9:42, you mean?
Yeah.
Great. So welcome. I was in Saudi Arabia for 4 years. Okay. Before I come to the UK. I used to work as a pharmacist. Saidali, you call in Arabic.
What?
Do you know Saidali, your profession in Saudi Arabia? Okay. I said I was in Saudi Arabia for 4 years.
Yeah. Where Riyadh or Jeddah?
I was based in Jeddah, but I visited Riyadh, Mecca, Medina, Dammam, Kuwar, Hofub, Jubail, and let me try to remember quite a few cities. Okay. So in order to assist you, Reham, I need to ask you more questions so that I know where to start. about practicing English. Okay?
Okay.
So tell me about your job. How long have you been doing this job?
7 years.
So you are in this job around 7 years. Okay. Before starting this job, what education you had to complete?
Information system.
Was it a bachelor's degree or master's degree?
لا sorry. Bachelor's.
Okay, you said bachelor's, but it's bachelor's in English. Okay, let me start from there. Hang on a second, please. And how do you spend your free time?
With my child.
Okay, how old is your child?
How old? 4 years and 7 years.
You've got 2 children?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to share the screen so that I can show you practically. Yeah?
Okay.
Can you see the screen?
Yeah.
I have 2 children. Okay, child is 1. Children is more than 1. When it's only one child, we say one child. But if it is 2 or 3, more than 1, any number, like 2 or 3 or any number, we say children in that case.
Okay.
Okay, so you should say, I have 2 children.
I have 2 children.
Very good. One of them is 4 years old, and the other one 7 years old. Okay?
Okay.
So can you please read this sentence?
One of them is 4 years old, and the other one is 7 years old.
Very good, bravo. Mabruk. Great. And so when you go to work, who takes care of your children?
I have none.
Okay. You've got none. Okay. So when we answer any questions, the shortened answer is accepted because we are practicing here. So you can answer like this: I have a nun who takes care of my children. Great. Can you see the screen?
Yeah.
So I have a nun who takes care of my children.
I have a nun who takes care of my children.
Very good. Bravo. So these are like I have is like a sentence pattern. Okay.
Okay.
So with this sentence pattern, you can make hundreds of sentences. Well, let's please remember that whenever you make sentences, our sentences must be complete and meaningful sentences as well as correct. The sentences would be correct only if you know the grammar. So we practice grammar, we practice speaking, and we also read sometimes. Okay, there are different ways we can always develop our English level. Okay, Raham.
Okay.
Okay, I've got another question. Do you also watch English movies?
I watch, but
Sorry.
I watched every week.
Mm-hmm. So you watch movies every week?
Yeah.
So the answer is yes. I watch movies every week. Very good. Do you remember what was the movie you watched this week or last week?
No, I don't remember because I don't save name of movies.
Okay. So you can't remember the name.
Yeah,
Was it an American movie or British movie?
American movie.
So I can't remember, but it was an American movie. So we call it sometimes Hollywood movies. Great. Do you also read in books?
No, I don't have time to read book.
Okay, so you come to your office, you work up to what time?
8 o'clock,
What time does your office start?
10 o'clock.
So I start my work at 10 a.m. and you finish at 8 o'clock night, Graham?
7 o'clock.
I finish at 7 p.m., right?
Yeah, right.
All right. So how long it takes from your office to go back home?
Again, please.
So when you finish your work at 7 p.m. at night, how long it takes, how many minutes or hours from your office to from your home?
20 minutes.
20 minutes. Do you drive?
Yeah, I drive.
Okay. It takes around 20 minutes to reach my home. Great. When I was there, that time, I think women were not allowed to drive. Now, the new king has made the rules that you can drive your car, right, Raham?
Yeah.
Okay. Great. So after arriving at your home, what do you do?
Um, um, when I arrive my home, I complete my work.
Sorry, say again, please.
When I arrived at my home, I complete my work.
Mm-hmm. And what time do you take your lunch at office?
Uh, 2 o'clock or sometime 4 o'clock.
2 p.m. Sometimes you said 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
It is late. So four p.m. Great. All right. So when you arrive home, you see your children, right?
Again?
When you arrive home from your office, you see your children.
Yeah, I stay with my children 1 hour, then my children go to sleep, then I complete my work because I have to work. I have a part-time in another company.
Okay, so you have got another job that you do from your home, part-time.
Yeah.
Oh, you're quite a busy person then. You're lucky mom, busy person. Okay. So what time do you take your dinner?
Dinner?
Yeah.
What means dinner?
Dinner is in Arabic gada or asha.
Dinner. Okay. 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. Sometime I don't have time to take dinner. Sleep.
Sometimes 10 o'clock and sometimes you don't have time.
Yeah.
So dinner is that food that we take at night. I think in Arabic it is called, is it asha?
Yeah. I see.
Okay. And you said that you do a part-time job at home. How long you have to finish the job?
Maybe 2 hours, maybe 3 hours. If
Mm-hmm.
I can't complete, then I complete in weekend.
And what kind of job it is, if you don't mind?
As a business analyst.
Oh, okay. Okay. That job is also business analyst, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, now I've got a question here. What do you have to do exactly as a business analyst?
What do?
I'm writing. What exactly you have to? Oh, hang on a second. what exactly you have to do as a business analyst? So your duties and your responsibilities.
Analyze the requirement from the client and make a flow chart for a business requirement. And follow up requirement if developer make this requirement exactly same I write it.
Okay. So you have to analyze the requirements from the clients. Do you also need to call your clients? How do you contact them?
Yeah, I need a client every 2 day or 3 day to take what he need. Then after meet with the client, analyze all need to make this as a requirement.
Okay. So what kind of service you offer to your clients?
Again, what?
One moment. Fulfill their requirements. What kind of service you offer to your clients?
Surface? Be interview or
So this is the question. What kind of service do you provide to your clients?
I like I do interview.
Mm-hmm. You take interviews, okay?
Yeah.
And is the interview is in Arabic language?
Yeah.
And is the interview for the recruitment as a?
No. You ask me about what kind of survey. Okay. What kind of service do you provide to your client? Service.
Go on. You're doing great, Ram.
Web. I take our client website or application for mobile or for his company.
So do you provide internet service, you mean?
No. We develop for my client we develop the website or mobile application.
Okay, you develop websites for them.
Yeah.
Okay, also mobile application, you said.
Yeah, I don't know if this question, this mean for this question or I don't understand your question.
Okay, all right. Let me say in a different way. So you are a business analyst. You said you meet your clients, analyze their requirements, and fulfill their requirements.
Okay.
So when you meet your clients, what does a client ask from your company? What service? Like it's then you said you develop the website for them, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So for the development of the website, do you have software engineers at your office?
Yeah.
Okay, and then you ask them that this is the price, this is the cost you have to pay for developing your website, right?
Yeah.
So we develop their websites according to their demand. Okay, so when you take a contract like this, do you give them a time and the cost? How much time it might take?
Um,
Like 7 days, 10 days, 2 weeks, 1 month?
maybe sometime 2 weeks.
So we give them estimated time like 2 weeks, right? Then
Yeah.
for development, how much do you charge?
For development.
Yeah, for their websites, does your company charge money? Right, it's your business.
Again, question.
So when you develop the website for your client, okay, do you know how much the money they have to pay? Is it quite expensive, cheaper?
Expensive.
Expensive in Arabic, I think, Dali.
Yeah.
Expensive, right?
Yeah.
It is it is expensive. Okay. And do you work 7 days in a week? How many days you work in a week?
Um, at the week, 5 days.
Okay. So I work 5 days in a week. Okay. Which 2 days of the week you do not work? Is it Friday, Saturday?
Yeah, Friday, Saturday.
So your weekly holiday. So you can say my weekly holiday are Fridays and Saturday. Okay, that's great. So what do you do on Friday and Saturday?
Friday, on the Friday, I watch movies. Uh, I go with my children. Um,
Mm-hmm.
I go outside with my children.
Okay. On these 2 days, you go You watch movies, yeah?
Yeah.
Take your children. Take my children. Do you go to park as well? How do you spend the time with your children?
5 hours, 6 hours.
And you take them outside, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So your elder child, who is 7 years old, is it a boy or a girl?
Boy.
Okay. Does he go to school?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm writing it. My elder child is a boy. He goes to school. What's the name of the school?
Mm. RahatAli's.
Sorry, can you please write in English? It's maybe an Arabic word.
I think its name in Arabic and English.
All right. Very good. I'm just trying to know, okay, on the first day about you. All right. You have written 2 comments. Hello, and I hear you. I'm coming back there. Okay. Hello and hi. Do you know when we use hello and when we use hi?
No.
We use hello. We use when we don't know anyone. Like if you don't know me, you can say hello. But in English language, we also learn some words that shows our etiquettes and manners, okay? When we do not know. We use hi when you know, where we are known to each other, okay?
Oh, okay.
When you know the person. And we use always these magic words. Excuse me, please, sorry, thank you. These are called in English magic words. Okay. And the meaning of magic words is that with these 4 words, you can always start a conversation with anyone. Okay?
Excuse me, please. Sorry for start.
Yeah, I'll give you example one by one. Yeah. Excuse me, please, sorry, thank you. When to use, like, if you don't know anyone, or if you would like to ask any questions, if you don't know the person, you can say, excuse me, I think I am lost. Can you please tell me how to go to the train station? Excuse me, say, you're in a new place. I'm lost. I'm lost. Then could you please tell me where the train station is? This is just an example, okay?
Okay.
Or if you have gone for shopping in a shop, You can say like this also to the shopkeeper, excuse me, I'd like to buy dresses for my children, for example. Or you can say, I'd like to buy toys for them. Okay?
Okay.
Then the shopkeeper will bring the toys or clothes. And always when somebody does something for you, say thank you. Yes, thank you very much. Let me have a look. You can simply say thanks or thank you very much or thank you, whatever you like to say. Is it okay, Ram?
Yeah.
So we use excuse me when you're trying to uh, get the attention of someone else. Okay? So excuse me, just remember that English language is kind of like a music. It goes up and down. And we call it intonation, the voice you're using. From the voice, from the tone of your voice, people will be able to understand what you're trying to say. Okay?
Okay.
So let's try to use the way you use Arabic language similar in an English language. When we are angry, we become upset. When we're happy, we show our expressions. It is same for every language. All right. Now, I forgot to ask you, how long have you been learning English?
Maybe 5 years or 7 years.
Okay. Do you have anyone to practice English in your work or at your home?
No.
They all speak in Arabic.
Yeah.
Okay. No worries. Yeah, I'm going to give you some homework. You have to manage 10 to 15 minutes. Okay. Practicing 1 hour with me is not enough. I can see that you speak well. Maybe you need to know some vocabulary. Vocabulary means word. Are you okay?
Wait.
Okay.
I'm here. Excuse me. You hear me? Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Thank you. So, was it your colleague who came?
No, this is my friend.
Your friend? Okay, no worries. So, please use excuse me when you'd like to ask any question to anyone. Like, excuse me, I've got a question for you, for example. Or, excuse me, I'd like to know the price of this product. Excuse me, I would like to see this item. You have gone for a shopping, say, for example, with your children or you by yourself. Or, excuse me, I'd like to buy these clothes or dress for me. Or, excuse me, could you please show me these dresses for my children? Okay. When you get the service, this kind of, somebody brings something for you. Maybe you went to a restaurant and you like to order food for you and for your children. Then you order like this. Excuse me, I like to order like chicken, sharma dijas, fries, this, that. Then thank you very much. Remember, always say thanks or thank you very much or thank you simply. Okay.
Okay.
So can you please make a sentence with this, excuse me?
Excuse me, I have a question.
Very good. Mabruk, high five. Excuse me, I've got a question. Then I'll ask, yeah, may I know what kind of question it is? This is how we start conversation. Remember, English language is like a conversation. You have to create conversation between two people, maybe more than two people. Okay,
Okay.
great. So when yeah, what's the questions? Like you have asked, excuse me, I've got a question for you. Excuse me, Raham, I need to know, how do you practice English? Remember, there are few ways, always. I know that you're a quite busy person because you've got children, you've got 2 jobs. Listen some of the English movies or videos, or maybe any audio from YouTube. Okay?
Okay.
Then try to understand, and sometimes possibly you might need to write.
I listen when I want to learn something. I listen
Mhm.
a lot of videos in English, but I can't make sentence when I have a lot of vocabulary, but I can't make them in sentence.
Uh,
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 I have uh, I have problem in make a sentence. Uh, when I listen a lot of videos, I understand what talk about,
mhm.
and I like learn in English videos in English.
Okay.
But I think I have a problem make a sentence.
So you have problem in making sentences. No worries. I'm here to help and support you, okay? And
Okay.
so remember that if you have got any other question, when you have joined my lesson, there is a subscriber chat created on this app. You can send me message there if you have any other questions, like you like to make sentences.
Okay.
That's really a clear explanation that what I have to do for you. So lots of vocabulary, but sometimes it is not possible for you to make complete sentences, right? That is what I have understood. So we have to start from the very basic, that is, excuse me. Now you said, excuse me, I have got a question. That's a very good way to start. I have a question for you. Okay. Also, do you also send email to your clients, Rehan?
Yeah, I sent it.
You send emails to them.
Yes.
So is
Yes,
it,
I
is it
sent
in
it.
English language or Arabic language?
English language.
So when you write emails, this is one of the best ways to practice. You're making sentence and you're sending email to your clients, right?
Maybe when I write emails, it's easy for me because I think I can't think about sentence. But when I talk, I, I must talk faster than I can't make a sentence.
Okay, I understand then. That's all right. So this is your started your conversation. Excuse me, I have a question for you. Then say if you're asking this question, this sentence to me, then I'll say, yes, may I know what's your question? Remember, we should say, may I know, yeah? What's your question? What is your question? For example, okay, we are just giving examples how you can start always communication. We always use this word. And what your question is, like this, go with the flow. This is a very amazing word in English. It means that when we have conversation with anyone, we always follow the question and answer and go on. Okay. So we have used excuse me. Can you please make another sentence with excuse me? Reham, another sentence with excuse me.
Um, um,
So do you buy clothes when you go to shopping on in Friday or Saturday with your children?
yeah.
So
Excuse me, how much this shirt?
very good. Excuse me, how much is this shirt? Or how much is this bag or jewelry? Can you hang on a moment, please? 1 second.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm back. So we've got 5 minutes more. Welcome back. Okay, and thank you very much. You have asked a very good question with excuse me. And then I said it is $20. Then you said, oh, it is too expensive. Can you give it $15? I said yes. Then always give a thanks. Thank you very much. Or thanks, yeah? Look at this sentence. This sentence. Thanks or thank you very much or simply thank you. So you have asked the person about the price of the shirt. The person, shopkeeper, say brought mistakenly something else. Then you have to say, sorry, this is not the item that I want. Yeah, you can say sorry for it. Sorry, this is not the item I want. Or you can say it's a wrong item. Okay.
Okay.
So you have to ask the price of a shirt. Say mistakenly that person whom you talked said something else, or tell the price of something else. Then you can say sorry, this is not the item I want. It's a wrong item. Okay. So
Yeah.
we use sorry just to say apologize. That when we make mistakes and when we done something wrong. All right, Ram?
All right.
Great. So we have used excuse me, we have used sorry, thank you. Please, yes. Please is a kind of request, yeah? So you can say this, can you please show me this? Can you please show me these toys? Like you like to buy toys for your children, yeah? Okay. These are called the politeness or manners when we always use these words. Please show me these toys, or can you please show me these toys? Both you can say. Or simply please show me these toys. Or show me this shirt, as I said, remember? Okay, we have got less than 1 minute. Can you please
Okay.
can you please read these two sentences?
Please, can you please show me this toys? Please show me this shirt.
Okay, then after that you say thank you very much. Okay, we have got only 30 seconds. Rehan, thank you very much. If you have any more question about this, please send me a message. I will reply you. Okay. So
Okay,
our next class would be next week, Wednesday morning and Thursday morning. These 2 days every week.
okay, thank
Okay.
you.
Thank you very much. You take care and read something and practice every day. Practice some writing as well.
Okay,
All right. Thank you very
I
much.
will.
I'll see you later.
Thank you.
You take care. Bye.
Bye.